I believe this is the first garage sale find video for 2017, and unfortunately today's find was dead on arrival. I bought this ASUS K52F for $2.50 at a garage sale last year. The previous owner just went to town on this laptop. As you can see, it has definitely been parted out. I think almost all of the screws are missing. You know, I can just pull this thing apart. The only thing holding it together are a couple plastic clips. As you can see, I can just pull the front panel off like so. The bottom panel is the same. So this thing is really on its last leg. And as I said, it is non-functional. I spent about, I would say, an hour troubleshooting, just reseating some stuff to see if I could get this to work. I'm testing the video output through an external monitor, and I got nothing. Past that, this machine's not really worth going any further. You know, I could just sell this on eBay for 10 to 15 bucks and call it a day. It's not worth actually tearing this thing down and going to the trouble to troubleshoot any problems on the main board itself. This isn't a very nice laptop. From what I have read, I believe original system specifications included 3 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. When I got the system, it had no RAM or hard drive. The original hard drive, I believe, was a 320 gigabyte, 5,400 RPM traditional spinning drive. And then we have an Intel Pentium P6100 dual-core processor running at 2 gigahertz with 3 megabytes of cache. And that processor is actually still installed in the system. I'll show you guys that CPU in just a second. As far as cosmetic condition is concerned, it's not in too bad of shape. The bottom section actually looks pretty good. There's no visible damage to the plastic. The screen bezel, on the other hand, has a couple nicks here and there. On the left side right here, you can see that, yeah, there's a small chunk of plastic missing. And then right next to the webcam, there's a crack in the screen bezel. On the top of the laptop, once again, in pretty good condition. And as I said at the start of the video, this thing is missing the keyboard. So let me see if I can actually get this off with just one hand. Let's remove the palm rest. I might need to take a ribbon cable out in just a second because I believe there is, yeah, I need both hands for this. Give me 1 second, guys. That palm rest was holding on by one final screw. We are in now, and you can see that the system is actually comprised of 3 separate boards. So right in the center, we have our primary main board. This board is the heart of the machine. It has the CPU, RAM, etc., etc. And then these boards on the sides are really just I/O expansion. So we have this board, which has our video outputs, and then of course our USB ports and audio inputs and outputs. It's connected to the board in the center by a header. And then this board is pretty much the same story. You can see that this board also has our CMOS battery on it. Here is the underside of that center board. The laptop did not ship with this stick of RAM. This is just one of the ones I was using to test it out. I tried a couple different sticks of RAM just to make sure that wasn't the issue. And yeah, it still wouldn't boot up there. There is our Pentium processor. I'll pull the heatsink off in just a second, and we'll take a closer look at that. Wi-Fi card, of course, this is where the hard drive would go. Takes a SATA hard drive. Not sure which version of SATA this is. It's probably I would have to say SATA 2 most likely. I might be wrong about that though. Please do not quote me on that. And the system shipped with Windows 7 Home Edition. And you can see the system serial number and model number right there. I pulled the battery out. This is a, oh my goodness, that font is so small. Oh, there we go. I found it. This is a 10.8 volt 4400 milliamp hour battery, or 47 watt hours to make things easier. And I think that's really about it. There's not too much else to talk about as far as the system is concerned. Once again, I don't really see this thing worth saving. I'm just going to sell it for parts on eBay because I don't want it to, you know, just lay around here. Then it's just going to be in the way. Here is our P6100 covered in a nice thick layer of thermal compound. So let's just pull this thing out. I'll take a picture of this and zoom in on it so you guys can get a better look at this thing. But there it is. Once again, that's a dual-core processor running at 2 gigahertz. And this is socket. What socket is this? PGA 989. And there is the heatsink. Wow, that screen is glossy. So I ended the video and then I realized I didn't even show you guys what happens when you try to turn this laptop on. So I have RAM installed in the system right now, processor is installed in the system, and it is plugged in to a power supply. I'm going to try to turn it on now. Let me get this in focus. Come on, camera. There we go. Can see that the power light comes on. Sometimes it stays on and sometimes it cuts off after a couple seconds. Power light's still on. We got nothing. And it's the same story through an external monitor using the HDMI or VGA ports. Tested both of them and got nothing as far as video display was concerned. So I'm pretty confident that this thing is dead. That's going to be about it for this quick little garage sale find video. Let me just flip the camera around. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can go ahead and post a comment down in the comment section. Don't forget to drop a like on this video. If you didn't like this video, please tell me why. And of course, please do not forget to drop a like on the Facebook page. If you want to support me, you can use my Amazon or eBay affiliate links. You can also support me by checking out my Patreon. All of those links will be down in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next installment of A Computers and Technology.